Welcome back to my video. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Actually, it's now good afternoon for me, but yeah, wherever you are in the world, my channel is called Sheila Sparkles, and today we are doing a review of this is called the Chloe Betty rubber boots. So I've been asked by a few friends, and I was just like wondering, because everyone seemed to love this stylish look. So I was like, maybe I should do a video of like a review of these boots because I see a lot of like people on YouTube also reviewing them. So I thought I might give my 2 cents regarding this highly well-known Betty rubber boots. So yeah. So first off, I'd always love to start on the positive note. So the Betty boots, I believe from Chloe, is one of the like lower price in the realm of luxury compared to obviously Chanel. So what made me get these boots? I couldn't get my hands on the Chanel rubber boots. And I know they're quite pricey as well. So I decided I really love the look of these boots. So I thought, I might give it a go and actually buy this. So I've looked at, so there's a shop here in Melbourne, Australia called David Jones, and they have all this like luxury designer, brands in one shop. And I've looked at them, but they only have the black in stock. So then I went to Farfetch and I actually found out. So I've compared the Chloe website and Farfetch. Since I'm like a frequent customer at Farfetch, it was a lot cheaper for me. It was like it was like $100. Anyway, I've saved money and it was gonna be delivered for free at my home here in Melbourne. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna order it online. So I was like, fingers crossed they will fit me, and fingers crossed I'm not gonna get blisters or they won't be uncomfortable because if you haven't watched my luxury shoe collection, I'll link it up above here, but I've got like the worst experience with one of my like sparkly shoes from Rene Caovilla, and this bit here, which is really really like it digs into your skin. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, hopefully this wouldn't happen to me again. But guys, it actually did pinch me a little bit, but we'll get on to the positive first. So I've got my handy dandy notebook here because I've written some important notes. So the pros of the boots, of these boots, is that it looks very stylish and chic, and it has this kind of like utilitarian vibes, and I'm all for that. Like it's very, street style kind of thing. So I really love the look of it. And again, because they made out of, so the material of the boots is made out of rubber. The soles are rubber and this is PVC. So this is actually my first time wearing like a PVC boots. And I must say that they will not, they will not stretch at all. There is no give in these boots, guys. So make sure that you actually try them on in store if you have a bit of a wider feet. So I would say I have a normal feet. I don't think my feet is very wide, or it's not very narrow as well. It's just normal in my opinion. So yeah, and again, one of the pros is because of the material, you can wear it during the rain time. So if you live in a country that's, the weather is quite unpredictable, then it is best that you actually have a fashionable rain boots. I mean, it doesn't have to be a luxury brand, but like if you own a rain boot. So I don't have one, that's why I bought this. And then another pro is that you will get loads and loads of compliments, not just from family and friends, but also from like SAs. Like, some of my SAs like mentioned like, oh my gosh, those boots are so chic, they look so stylish. And yeah, I've got like 3 SAs who commented the same thing, that they actually really like the look of my boots. So you'll get loads of compliments. And then again, another pro is that in the realm of luxury, the Chloe Betty rubber boots are actually quite, well priced. If you compare them to the big brands like Chanel, Dior, And Gucci, this would probably, I'm not too sure if Gucci does like rain boots, but this would probably be cheaper than any of those. So again, one of the pros as well for me, I mean, this is personal, but I can actually wear this the entire day, walking around at the mall, walking outside. It's okay, like walking in the rain. I don't have to worry because the material is made out of synthetic, like it's made out of PVC and rubber. So I don't have to worry about damaging my boots. Because if it was a leather boots like this one here, I would be, if it was gonna, any chance of rain or any chance of me being outside, then I probably won't wear my, this is Jimmy Choo boots. So yeah. And then, and also like snow, you can also wear this if it's snowing where you live, like if you live in Canada, for example. And then what else? So those are the pros, but you do have one of the cons. So let's go now to the cons. So the cons of the boots is that if you're wearing them for a whole day, you constantly have to, this zip, for some reason with me, it goes down by itself. I don't know how, but it goes down and you constantly have to zip it up. And also you need to have really like tight socks so that it doesn't slide in, because this material here, guys, is a bit like rough. So this material here is a bit rough on the skin, on your front leg, and it will just dig into your skin and it might hurt you. So it has hurt me previously until, actually one time I had to buy socks because the socks I was wearing keeps on going down, like, older socks. So then I had to buy like, I literally had to go to like Rebel Sports or like, a shoe shop and then get myself like some thicker socks so that I could continue my adventures at the mall. So yeah, that's one thing. And so yeah, what else? So they're not as comfortable. So the comfort level, I'm torn between 6.5 or 7. So maybe it will be nice and we'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, but it's definitely not more than that. So the comfort level for me, I'll rate it as a 7 out of 10. And what else? So it pinches on, as well as the digging in on this bit, if your socks is, because it's quite a high, and like not knee high, but like almost, it depends on how tall you are. But you do know that this is quite high here. So make sure that you actually, have like longer socks. And also, yeah, so otherwise this will dig in. And this bit here, guys, like if you do not have a narrow feet, just be very, very careful and try to go to the actual shop if you have a Chloe boutique where you live, or like a David Jones, like maybe in Europe, like Harrods, for example, because this bit here is also quite tight and it will not adjust through time. Like even if you wear this every day, it will not adjust for you. So as the day progresses, this bit sorts of like digs in for me, in my opinion, and I do not have the widest feet. I think my feet is just normal size. So there you go, just be mindful of that. And maybe, so I'm normally a 36 and a half to a 37. With shoes, I normally go 37. So this is a size 37, right? Yeah, this is a size Italian 37. And then, but still it's quite narrow. I could have gone, no, I don't think I could size up. I'm not too sure. But yeah, this is a 37 and it's fine now. So yeah, what else? If you have calves as well, if you have a thicker, like a bigger calf. Now, I go to the gym, so I don't work out on my calves, but I think just genetically my calves are a bit, not bigger, but again, I think it's average. So, but still it's somehow, I mean, it fits, but like just imagine if you have a bigger calf, then or calves, then maybe consider trying them again in store. And so the sizing. So my tips for you guys is just to actually try them in store, because again, if you have a thicker calves, then I might be giving you wrong info. This might not be, don't go half a size, maybe go a full size up, because I only did a half size up for these, and I'm perfectly fine with that decision. So, and then again, the last con would be you cannot break the shoes. The shoe will actually break you. So that's the thing. Because of this, the material, what is made out of, you cannot, there is no way in heaven that you are going to stretch this out. This will be either, I don't know how there's no way to stretch this at all, guys. So just be mindful of that. I mean, the zip is difficult to close now, but actually when when your feet is in there, it's actually easier to, look, you can't zip. But when your foot is in there, then it will zip up quickly, or like nice, like easily. So yeah, so those are my thoughts about the Chloe Betty boots, the rubber boots. If I was to go back in time, I think I would have gone with the shearling, the one with the lining inside, because I feel like that would offer the protection of this bit here. This lip here that's a bit rough, and that won't cause me any abrasion on this area of my front legs. So yeah, so that would have been, I would have gotten, although they are more on the expensive side, I did consider getting them. But in the end, I just went with the classic, and I went with the neutral colors because I've already got black boots and I don't have this color. I'll write the color down because I can't remember. But yeah, that's about it. It's quite chic. The only logo is there that says Chloe, and then on the pull tab here, which is, you don't really use that because I don't really hang my boots like this. But yeah, it also says Chloe there, but because this color is quite neutral, it doesn't really, it doesn't pop out. So it's kind of quiet luxury, in my opinion. It is lovely though. And if I were to turn back time, would I purchase this? I think yes, because I've gotten my cost per wear out of this. When I see that the weather is quite, chilly, and then the weather it's gonna be raining and I'm gonna be outside in the market, then I probably no second thoughts, I will wear this. And this is quite a good heel height, so it offers me a bit of a height because I love to be taller. So yeah, it's quite nice and it looks great. It's easy to clean as well. So I clean it with baby wipes, which is 99.9% made out of water. So yeah, it's very easy to clean. Nice rubber boots. I would say just the pinching here and then here as well is quite annoying, but I can deal with it. And yeah, so just make sure that when you have a wider feet, this might not be the shoe for you, because yeah, just this area here is actually quite narrow in my opinion. So I think that's about it, everyone. And if you've gone this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And yeah, and if you wanna, hit the like, and also comment down below, what do you think if you own this type of rubber boots? Do you like them or do you absolutely hate them? But for me, it's kind of a bit like a 7 out of 10. So I would still recommend, but not highly recommend. And yeah, that's about it. And I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.